foldable on logarithms. Don't freak out. Logarithms is a scary word, but by the end of the lesson in class and working with them, you'll understand. But today, all we're going to do is fill in the foldable, and we will work with them in class so that you get a better understanding. A logarithm looks like this. It says log of base b of the argument a is equal to x. Now let's write that right above it so that we know how the words say. This is log base b of the argument a is equal to x. Right, now log is a special way of asking a question. Right? And the question, and this is a question that's related to exponents. And so a log is the inverse of an exponential question. An exponential question that might look something like this. 4 to the x power equals 9. Now, I know 4 to the second power is 16, and 4 to the first power is 4. 4 to the second power is 16, and 4 to the first power is 4. So I know 4 to the x power, some power, has to be fractional or decimal, as equal to 9. And that's really what I'm asking. So the question is, what exponent, okay, what exponent is required to go from a base b, in my example, the base is 4 in each case, okay, so that's my base, to reach a value of a. That's what the question itself is asking. What exponent is required? Here's the questionable exponent. It's required to go from a base of b, in this case 4, to get the value of 9. Now, let's look at what our exponential form looks like. Okay, our exponential form of, and remember, these are inverses. Okay, they undo each other just like addition undoes subtraction, and division undoes multiplication, and roots undoes exponents. We have to have a way of undoing exponential equations. Okay, so this is just a way of undoing a function. So we have the base raised to an exponent is equal to the answer. So when I write that as a log, okay, remember this. The base is always the base, whether it's in exponential form or it's in logarithmic form. Okay, so this is going to be the log of the base, okay, to the answer, that's the argument, is equal to the exponent. One of the things I want you to notice here is that the base is always the base, no matter what. Okay? When I'm rewriting into the log form, okay, I'm going to have the equals and the exponent next to each other. So that means the e's are together. And the answer is the argument. Now, oh no, what does it mean when my logarithm doesn't have a base at all? It's written so that it looks like this. log 2 equals 8. Oh my gosh, what does that mean my base is? Because I have no base written right here. There is no number written right there. Well, that means that my understood base is always 10. Anytime there is no base, in a log, the base is 10. And I'm going to tell y'all it's going to be a lot more helpful for your brain to remember that you have a base of 10 if you go ahead and write it in. I do that a lot just to help me think it through. Now, in order to help us write it, we're going to do what's called the logarithm loop trick. Okay? And this is an important, always draw your loop counterclockwise. That means you're going opposite the way a clock goes. So that means over here, if I wanted to rewrite, I'd go like this. And that would give me base. So let's look at a couple of really easy problems. Let's look at them real quick. How about I have the log of base 4 of 64 is equal to x. Well, if I want to rewrite it in the log form, or excuse me, in the exponent form, I would start off with my base. Base is always the base. Okay, here's 2. 1 is my base. 2 is my exponent. And 3 is my answer. Now I've got it written in exponential form. Let's say I want to take an exponent and I'm going to rewrite it in a log form. And no, that does not excuse you to go someplace. You're almost done. You need to finish these. So I'm going to write it in exponent into log form. I'm going to go like this. Okay, there's my counterclockwise loop. So that is log. Okay, base is always the base. 343. My argument 2 is equal to x. Now we'll worry about actually solving what the value of x is tomorrow, the next day. But right now, that's all you have to know in order to fill out your foldable. I hope you all understand. If you have any questions, feel free to bring questions to class. And that is all. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.